Jackson Radio Show.
Oh, goodness, we got bad news for the Democrats. Bad news post State of the Union for the Democrats. Oh, man. You guys know you know where I'm going, right? You know. And here, the polls. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. Spoiler alert, the polls. For you leftists listening, I'm not talking about what your daughters do, to make a little extra money to pay for college. I'm not talking about that kind of poll. I'm talking about polling. The numbers. Scary stuff for the Democrats. You're listening to the Kevin Jackson Show, KJRadio.com. The smooth stylings of Kevin Jackson. By the way, get these clips out there. Forward them to your peeps. I'm going to tell you, I've warned my listening audience. 2018 is the year that we go big or we go home. It's up to you. If you're going to hear my voice in 2019, y'all think I'm kidding, but I'm not. My producers are like, he's serious. Yo, you better know I'm serious. If we don't reach a certain threshold, I'm not going to tell you what it is. If we don't reach that threshold, I'm done. I'm telling you right now. I will warn my affiliates. That is it. They'll get plenty of notice because I don't know whether I'm hitting these numbers or not. Spread the word. It's up to you. I spend almost 8 hours a day doing radio. About 7, to be honest with you. But that's a lot of time. And I don't make a nickel. So I'm doing this for all the right reasons. But I can spend my time spreading the word and making a living without having to spend 7 hours doing this every day. So if you like what you're hearing, you better spread the word. Anyway, it's scary time for the Democrats. Scary. President Trump got 75% approval for his State of the Union speech. 75% approval. He went into this speech going, this is bipartisan. What can you not like? I'm covering all kinds of beautiful things, man. This is groovy. Not to go all 70s on you, but it is. Lowest black unemployment. Bonuses for employees. 2.4 million jobs created. Year one, baby. 200,000 of them are manufacturing. Love the American flag. In God we trust. National anthem. Esprit de corps. America first. Secure the borders. Merit-based immigration. Fighting opioid abuse. Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. And the Democrats didn't stand or applaud for any of that. But he got 75% approval. One guy, I'll get into him in just a second, but it amazes me. It amazes me how these people are so distorted, detached. They don't understand which side is up on the left side. They don't. Get this though. Here's the terrible news. 43% of Democrats liked President Trump's speech. 57% different. You could say, oh, Kevin, that's a lot of people that didn't. I know the math. I'm a mathematician. Shut your mouth. I know what I'm talking about. 43% of Democrats like what President Trump had to say. They didn't find it divisive. They found it solid. I'm talking solid, baby. Fist raised. In the Afrocentric, the vision of the fist up. Yeah, baby. We're solid with you, Mr. Republican President. You know why? Because they got bonuses. They got money coming back. They're feeling good about the economy. It's infusive. It's all throughout their family and their friends. They're sensing it. And you know what? Donald Trump didn't get into race battles and all that. He said, love the flag, love God, love the country. I don't care what color you are. This is what you should do. Do you think, for 1 second, ask yourself this question on the kneelers. If white guys had kneeled in protest of the national anthem for whatever reason, do you think Trump would have been any different? The answer is, of course not. 75% approval. Woo! Bad news for Democrats. Before I get into that, let me explain something else to you. Yeah, see, the bad news just keeps on coming for these leftists. The lowest unemployment rate for blacks Donald Trump was talking about. It's not exactly true. So we decided to put a meme out. See, because the Democrats actually had Trump on this one when they did the fact checking. Donald Trump says, I've had the lowest unemployment for blacks in recorded history. Technically true. But no, the Democrats, I'm firing back on their behalf. See, there was a time in American history when blacks were employed at 100%. See, that's Negro talk for 100%. That means the unemployment rate for black people was 0. We were fully employed. The time, folks, was prior to 1865 and the Lincoln and the Republican Party, the party of black folks, the party that freed black folks. Prior to that, Democrats made sure that blacks were 100% employed. They could be proud of that record. Yeah, Democrats, you can brag. It's a civil wrong for you to brag, but go ahead and brag about your civil rights for black people. Because you know what? You outdid President Trump. You had full black employment. That's right. I want to give them something to cheer about. See, when we on the Kevin Jackson radio show try to make people happy, sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs. I'm sorry, conservatives, we don't own that record. As good as Donald Trump is, he did not get to 100% black employment. The Democrats have done it. Oh yeah. Yeah, the wages weren't that great. I mean, it had some downsides. We could have used the union when old Massa decided he would tiptoe into the slave quarters and have his way with some of the black women there, creating little mulatto babies like Barack Obama. But we were 100% employed. Oh, man. I don't know if we got breaks. Did we get 2 15-minute breaks in an 8-hour workday? Did we get lunch? Because, see, there's this thing in the black community. We eat a hog from the rooter to the tutor is the way we put it. Meaning we eat everything off a hog. While the massa, after he got through tipping and having his way with the slave women's, he went back. Then one of them slave women's had to go cook this man his dinner. And he got pork loin. And we were eating hog gut, a.k.a. chitlins. And if you want me to get all proper about it, they're called chitterlings. Chitterlings. Kevin, would you like some more chitterlings? I do believe I will. Thank you, Carl. Jeeves. Oh, yeah. So Democrats have a reason. I know why the black people sat. I know why the Congressional Black Caucus, when Donald Trump said, you know, we got the lowest unemployment in the history of blacks dating back to the 70s when they started keeping records. Yeah, and the Democrats are like, whatever. You ain't got nothing on us, boy. Boy, you got nothing on us, Trump. We hold the record for black employment, not you. We did a meme about it. Got some black folks toiling in the cotton fields. And we did a meme that says, hey, you know, they do PolitiFact, you know, they do the fact checking after. Fact check, Donald Trump is wrong. And let me tell you, I know Democrats looked at this and went, see, yeah, all right. They started looking at that graphic and went, oh, well, yeah, gotcha. Gotcha, boys and girls. This poll, 75% of the people that viewed the State of the Union speech liked it. I don't know how many liked it, loved it, want some more of it. 75% is favorable. 25% not. Ask yourself what that means. 75% favorable. 25% not. Now, I want to go back. 43% of Democrats liked the president's speech. Think about that for just a second, people. 43%. How many Democrats leading up to the election do you think liked Donald Trump? Now, we know there was a significant portion because in places like Ohio and Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, they voted for him because those weren't states they expected Trump to win. So we know we had some. Do you believe it was 43%? Simple question. Don't try to complicate it. Answer me right now. You know the answer. Of course not. Maybe Donald Trump won over, 25%, 30%. Let's just make it 30. 30% of the Democrats, Hillary Clinton favored, whatever. That means if we use this math, Donald Trump picked up 13% of Democrats in this speech, which I believe is probably indicative of what he's picked up overall. And by the way, this is not a Fox poll. No. Shh. This is a CBS poll. Yeah, don't tell anybody. This is not a weighted poll in favor of Donald Trump. CBS. But it gets far worse. This is horrible news for the Democrats, and I'm about to break it down for you. Because you know what? I like it when you feel good. But Democrats, remember, you do hold the unemployment record for blacks. Or employment record, I should say.
Kevin Jackson
on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.